This is the most powerful AI agent I've ever used, and nobody is telling you the truth about what it really costs to run it. I'm Edwina McKinnon. I've been featured in Forbes as an AI business strategist. I run a company called Future IQ, and I've made close to 7 figures using AI. My mission is so clear, is to help 50 million people learn how to use AI so they can build wealth, build businesses, and build a life and legacy that nobody can take from you, okay? So when I tell you this is the most powerful agent I've used, I am not guessing here. I've used Claude Code, I've used Codex, I've used Claude Cowork, I've used the ones nobody talks about. But there is this one tool that stuck, and today I'm gonna show you why. I am going to tell you the one thing that will save you from burning hundreds of dollars before you ever get a single result. Most AI platforms are too busy selling you the dream to tell you the truth about what these tools actually cost to run. Diabolical. Okay, by the end of this video, you will know exactly which AI agent to pick, how to direct it like an architect, and how to avoid burning hundreds of dollars in your first weekend trying. Here is the shift you have to make right now, okay? Most people are still using AI like Google. They ask a question, they get an answer, and then they move on. That is the old way. That is the chat level. And the chat level will not change your life. The new level is agentic. That means the AI does not wait for you. It thinks, it plans, it opens tabs, it writes codes, it pulls in data, it finishes the whole projects while you are doing something else. But here is what most people miss. To win at this new level, you have to stop being an operator. You have to become an architect. This is what I call algorithmic leverage. And it has nothing to do with using AI to write emails faster, to write captions, make better graphics. Be for real. That is how average business owners think. They are still thinking like employees, trying to save an hour on their workday. Diabolical. Algorithmic leverage is something different. It is the strategic replacement of human labor with custom code and automation systems that run on their own. You take your business judgment, your data, your sales psychology, and you code it into systems that run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no team needed, no friction, okay? You do not scale by hiring more people. You scale by making your code smarter and faster. One person, one sovereign architect can run a business that does millions in revenue because the system does the work, not the human. This is the difference between a 6-figure ceiling and an 8-figure run. An operator asks AI to write an email. An architect tells AI to handle the entire client outreach for the week and have it ready for review in the morning. An operator asks AI for content ideas. An architect tells AI to study what worked last month and build the plan for the next month. You stop doing the task and you start owning the outcome. This is the part that scares people. They think if I am not doing the work, who is doing the work for me? The AI is. Your job is to set the direction, check the work, send it back if it is wrong, and approve it when it is right. That is the new skill, my friends. Lock in with me. Be the architect, not the operator. If you only take one thing from this video, I need you to take that, okay? Now let me show you the tool that made this for real for me, okay? Manus. Manus is an AI agent that does the full job, not part of it, the full job. You give it a goal, it builds a plan, it runs the plan, and it comes back with the results. Here is a real example. Let's say I want to research the top 3 AI coaches my audience follows. I want to know their pricing, their offers, and what people are saying about them. In the old world, that is a full day of work. Opening tabs, taking notes, building a doc, comparing prices, writing it up. Listen, with Manus, all I gotta do is type one sentence. Research the top 3 AI coaches in this niche. Pull their pricing, their main offers, and the top complaints in their comment section. Then build me a 1-page summary I can review. And it goes. It opens the browsers, it does the research, it builds the page. I am not touching the keyboard. Diabolical. When it is done, I do not stop there. I tell it to add testimonies, to send the link to my assistant in Slack, to email a copy to my team with notes. And it does that too. I am running my business by giving direction, not by task. People are using this for real outcomes, okay? A woman in my community built a downloadable web tool for a healthcare physician office. Follow me here. She said it changed how her hospital runs the protocol. Another person built a full CRM over a few months by directing Manus piece by piece. These are not demos. These are real things people are shipping. And here is the part that matters for you. None of these people were technical, okay? None of these people came from Silicon Valley. None of them knew how to code. They just learned how to architect the work. They had the outcome in mind, they gave clear instructions, and they checked the work. That is the playbook, my friend. Outcome, instructions, review, repeat. If you can do that, you can build almost anything. And you do not have to wait for anyone to tap you on your shoulder and give you permission. Quick pause. If you are getting value from this, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. This channel is about to cross 1 million views and the subscriber number does not match that, which makes no sense to me because the people watching this channel are exactly who this video and this should be for. I post every Sunday, no hype, no fluff, just strategy in every single video. Every video is how to actually make money with AI. Hit that subscribe button, pause, I'll wait for you right here. Okay, let's go. Now let's get into the part that nobody else is telling you. These agents cost money. I'm talking about real money. And if you go in blind, you will burn through hundreds of dollars before you ever get one result you can use. And here is why. Every time the agent runs, it uses something called tokens. Tokens cost money, and the agent does not get it right the first time. It runs, it hits errors, it tries again, it builds something, you ask it to fix it one time, it rebuilds half of it. Every step costs money. I have watched people drop $200, $300, even $500 in a weekend trying to build one tool. Be for real, okay? Because they did not know how this works. So let me save you from that. Here is what I do. First, never start on a paid agent with vague ideas. Vague ideas get expensive fast. The agent will waste tokens guessing what you actually want and mean. Each retry is your money. Before you ever open Manus, write the specifics, okay? What is the outcome? Who is this for? What does the finished thing look like? What are the must-haves? What are the nice-to-haves? The clearer your specifications, the cheaper your run. Second, practice on free tools first, okay? Use the free tier. Use the free chat versions first. Learn how to give directions. Learn how to communicate to agents. Learn how to understand how agents think. Get the practice in for free. Then move to the paid agent when your prompts are tight. Third, break the work into small pieces. Do not ask the agent to build the whole CRM in one shot. Build the first screen, test it, then the next, test it. You catch mistakes early when you are doing it at that pace. You do not catch them late when the agent has built half the project on flawed logic. This is the difference between people who get rich with AI and people who get a credit card bill and quit. Okay, lock in with me. I am not saying this to scare you. I am saying this so you go in with your eyes wide open. Okay, the tool is powerful. The tool is worth it, but you have to respect it the same way you respect any paid resource in your business. Write the brief, then run the agent. Thank me later. Okay, now let me speak to the skeptics in the chat because I know you are there and your concerns are real. I am not going to brush them off. Some of you are worried about security. You do not want an agent in your email, all up in your business, in your Slack, making moves that you cannot see. That is fear. Honestly, it is. So start with the low risk task first. Research, drafts, internal documents. Build trust with the tool before you let it touch anything sensitive. Some of you say agents just speed up bad work. So let's talk about it. That is what I call AI slop in and AI slop out. You are partly right. If you give the agent a weak goal, you get a weak output. The output only matches the quality of your direction. If your thinking is sharp, your output is sharp. If your thinking is lazy, guess what, my friends? Your output is lazy. The tool does not fix you, it scales you. Some of you are worried about the research being weak, about the agent pulling from junk resources. Also fair, so do not use the agent as your only source of serious decisions. Use it as your first draft. Verify the sources yourself before you act on anything that matters. And some of you saw that Manus got acquired. Yes, they did. You are wondering what that means for the tool long term. Honest answer, I don't even know. Nobody knows. But here is what I do know. The skill you build using this tool, the direction skill, the specification writing skill, the review skill, that skill that moves with you to the next tool, the skill is the asset. The tool is just a tool. So do not wait for the perfect agent. There will always be a new one next month. I need you to pick one, a good one. Get one great. Move on when the next one is clearly better. The people winning right now are not the ones waiting for certainty. They are the ones who started before they felt ready. Okay? Here is who actually wins with AI. It is not the most technical person. It is not the person with the biggest budget. It is a person who already thinks clearly. The person who can define the outcome. The person who could give clean instructions, the person who can spot when the work is not good enough. If you have ever managed a team, you already have that skill, which is fantastic. If you have ever run a project, you already have the skill. If you have ever raised a child, my gosh, you already have the skill to give those same instructions 3 different ways until they get it. You already have the skill, my friends. This is not a tech revolution. It is a leadership revolution. The architects are about to leave the operators behind. So here is what I want you to do right now. Pick one tool. If you are a business owner doing research, content, and general projects, I need you to pick Manus. And I have no affiliation to this tool whatsoever. Okay, you're gonna want to pick one task you do every week that drains your time. Sit down with the agent, give it a clear outcome, give it a clear instruction, let it run. That one task is your first rep. Do that today, then do another one, then do another one. By the end of the month, you will not be the same person you were when you clicked this video. That is algorithmic leverage. And that's what it looks like in practice. You stop trading time for money. You start building systems that produce while you sleep. This Sunday, I am hosting a free workshop where I'm going to break this down even in more detail. How to apply algorithmic leverage so your business, yes, your business can become an AI-first entrepreneur and build an AI-first company. The link is in my description to register. Seats are always limited. If you are ready to stop being an operator and start becoming an architect, I need you to come. And remember, you do not have to be early to be rich. You just have to start before everyone else stops talking about it and actually does it. I will see you in the next one, my friends. Until next time, bye.